My name is Anthony Palmer, and I am a student in the child psychology class. And for this week, Module 7, we had to review an article and create a video summary based on our thoughts of the article. The article is called The Empirical Status of Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, a review of meta-analyses. I thought it would be important to start off the video with a little kind of idea of what cognitive behavioral therapy is. And cognitive behavioral therapy is a type of psychosocial therapy that seeks to improve the overall mental health of an individual. It is meant to target and attack negative and damaging thoughts and replace them with positive self-coping strategies. Another goal is also emotional regulation, meaning that we do and perform activities or employ techniques of cognitive behavioral therapy that would help keep our emotional homeostasis or balance in check. Our research article studied over all the major mental disorders and provided meta-analyses of the research. Cognitive behavioral therapy helped with about 60 to 70% of the disorders listed. Adult and adolescent unipolar depressions, generalized anxiety disorders, panic disorders with and without agoraphobia, meaning the fear of situations and events that may cause panic, social phobia, PTSD, and childhood depression and anxiety. In conjunction with psychopharmacological treatments or medicinal treatments, therapies and positive thought and coping strategies are a complete knockout, 1-2 punch. These meta-analyses were important to the discovery that cognitive therapy was able to be effective for more than just depression. Stopping thoughts that decrease mental value are extremely relevant and extremely important. Children take up to the later teenage years for processes and mental capabilities to fully develop. And if we don't have a way to help in the disruption of the processes, then they aren't able to reach their full mental status for a long time, if ever. And when a child is able to get around their mental disorders in a healthy and more positive way, there needs to be some recognition for that. In this case, it's cognitive behavioral therapy. I found it interesting that more research is being done on these topics. The only issue that was presented in the article that I agree with wholeheartedly is the fact that long-term effects have not been studied. So yes, they can work in theory, but we don't know for how long and if the short-term effects could affect the overall health. Another interesting note is that it could be used to treat addiction issues, which makes sense because a lot of alcohol and drug abuse issues stem from destructive thoughts of the individual, negative instances in their lives, and negative events. Remember, the goal of cognitive behavioral therapy is to regulate emotions, get rid of negative thoughts, and replace them with healthier alternatives. And this could work. So more definitely more research needs to be done within the addiction field, and I feel that more empirical research is actually being done in the field, considering the successes of cognitive behavioral therapy in the other mental disorders. After all, addiction is indeed, I feel, a mental disorder, but it's one that can be solved. And I believe that cognitive behavioral therapy is a great way to go in this aspect. Again, this is Anthony Palmer, signing out from the Module 7 assignment.